What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I decided not to post any video yesterday. Well, I couldn't post because I didn't have any internet. I'm okay after the storm passed, hurricane. Still have to give God thanks because it could have been worse compared to the destruction that I see in the rest of the island. I'm very much grateful that I was spared. But let's get into today's video. Didn't take any trades today. Didn't take any trades yesterday. Yesterday was um, the Fed rate decision. They did a 25 basis points cut. So the market was kind of consolidated right throughout the day. So until the 2 a.m. news release, I didn't see um, any opportunities. So, well, there were so much of opportunities, but like I said, the internet wasn't the best, and I decided not to risk. So, yeah, that's where we are. So, let's get right into the video. So, starting with the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, looking at the Nasdaq, we traded up yesterday at the previous daily high, which is up here, and then we came right back down with the news, came right back down, try to find a good color, and we ran the previous day low, the next day low as well. So this would have been Tuesday's low and Monday's low. We tapped into this fair value gap. Now we have this big new week opening gap from the overnight gap up on Sunday. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm not sure if we will come back down a little and then come back up. Not sure, but that is what I'm seeing. Was expecting us to run these lows, wasn't expecting us to come all the way back up. But the market is still bullish overall. So that's what we got. So on US 500, it's pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. Came down, it actually came a bit lower, tapped into the new week opening gap, and then now so we're heading right back up. The sell-off wasn't as bad on this US 30. So today actually took these lows, and then so we come back up, but pretty much the same price action right across the board. And on gold, we sold off, swept behind, sold off, and then today so we went right back up, and we opened up since evening and ran the highs and came back down. So ran the highs already and we're coming back down like we want to sell off. I'm thinking it's the last day of the month tomorrow, so not expecting a ton of action, but let us see what we actually get. Might not be able to trade just the same because I started back work, so let us see what we actually get. So we came down into this gap and into this zone at equilibrium, perfectly tapped into this new week opening gap, and that caused us to bounce. So we came back up here, so we should possibly close a little bit higher, but let us see what happens. So that is it on those time frames. Let me go down to the 4-hour time frame, a little bit more refined. So on the 4-hour time frame, came down into this fair value gap today, and it came all the way back up. So we ran the previous daily low, which would have been this low, right? It would have been this low, Yes, no, would have been this low over here. So we are around here, and then also we trade it back up. So we dropped up on some earnings. Yeah, dropped up on some earnings report. Same thing on the Nasdaq. Same thing on the S&P 500. Same thing on US 30. Trying to just load up these templates, but that is what happened. So I'm going to just go right down to the 15-minute time frame and go over some of the moves that took place. So now on the 15-minute time frame here, so yesterday we sold off from the highs and close. Let's see where we actually close. Let's see this price action a little bit. So yeah, so this was today's price action in between here and here, and this was yesterday. So this was when we sold off yesterday, right around here. And then now, when the market reopened, we just came back up and ran the eyes in the PM session, in the overnight session. Then we sold off during the night. Last night around Asia, consolidated a bit, and today we sold right back off, took out the previous daily low, traded down into this new day opening gap, and came all the way down into this discounted level, this order block down here. Quite some nice price action. I'm sure some nice trades could have been in here. And it's really the same thing on US 500. Same thing on US 500. And so we ended the day right around here and already capped up. Looks like we want to go for the highs. But let us see what happens. On gold, it's a bit of the same thing, except that um, it's a little bit more range bound. So we sold off and came back to run the previous daily high. Let's see if I can move this template correctly. So we already came up and ran the previous daily high and we're selling right back up. So today, after running these lows, so the low of the day would have been all the way down here. We didn't quite make it down there, but we went pretty close, and so we went all the way back up. So these were some nice opportunities to buy. Tested this breaker block, breakout, came back to test it again until we ran these internal highs until we ended up running these external highs, which would have been Wednesday's highs, and this is where we're at right now. So let me go onto trading view and see where we could have spotted some nice trades. So like I said, on yesterday's price action, this was during the overnight session going into New York. So London gave us a sell here, we came back up into pre-New York, and on New York open we ran this internal high here, and that's when we sold off to the downside. So this was a quick move up before we came back down. This was in the 950 to 1010 macro, but I've got no sell there. Also, this macro gave us a nice sell opportunity coming all the way down. And the pre-launch macro, this would have been 1150 to 1210 gave us a nice little buy after taking these lows. Let me see what it aligns with. So it could have aligned with this other block right around here that we came into. Clear it. So we would have came into this other block down here. Sure, let's see. Yeah, barely touch this other block down here. Bounce during the lunch hour and during the interest rate decision from Powell. We came all the way down here, running the lows before recovering during the PM session, coming all the way back up. But this was too much of a choppy price action, so I just decided to just take the day off, especially that I didn't have proper internet. So it went all the way up and we did all of this yesterday. Quite some fast moves yesterday. The range was from here to here over 330 big range yesterday, and today it would have been probably a bit more. So let me see. From the high created in Asia, coming all the way down, it's looking like over 500 points. So a little over 2.5% move happened today on the Nasdaq. So today we could have gotten some decent moves as well. So looking here, so in Asia we bought up from this other block here, traded higher, ran these highs, which have been the previous daily highs, and then now we sold off during the, this would have been the midnight, right at midnight we sold off, took out these lows, immediately rebalanced into here, came back down here, and came back up. So we sold from this local leg up here, here, sold from this local leg up here, now right around London open we would have gotten this is only the sell opportunity right here. So nice sell opportunity inside here. Nice sell opportunity inside here. Come back down, trade back down. We came into this here and gap here for the buys during London. Bit of a range bound. Then we had this sell created the equalize here. So all the way down and doing this would have been premium area. We came back down to this low and we came all the way back up here. Now doing this would have been the 8 a.m. We got a beautiful sell from this other block right here. Brought us down during the macro. And you could have basically been in this trade from all the way up here, coming down, came back up here. And funny enough, it's just when I'm not on the charts, I tend to get these moves. So yesterday, I did it before the price action wasn't so clean. So now during the 10 a.m. macro, we traded back up into this fair value gap here. So this would have been the 950 to 1010 macro because 930 is right here. We traded up here and we sold all the sold out for the entirety of the day. So this was a nice sell opportunity. After coming down here, we got this buy, could have sold from here as well. Nice buy in this macro as well. Came back up to this order block here, and we pretty much stayed in this range for the lunchtime. Came back up in this macro. We could have gotten a sell right on the evening, the 2 p.m. silver bullet. So that sale would have brought us all the way down to here. And then during 4 hours, I think with the earnings call from Apple and a few other tech companies, we got this rally right back up into equilibrium. So I think we closed the day almost flat. So that was the price action on Nasdaq. It's the same thing pretty much for S&P and US 30. So I just can look at gold right now. So on gold, this thing to load. This guy's about the sharpest internet right now. So this would have been, this was today PM, trying to find the previous day. So yeah, this would have been a nice buy during London, coming all the way up here and forming this nice market maker sell model during the morning session. Gave us this nice buy here, and we respected this favorable gap, and we could have caught a nice sell here. I would have been looking for the buyers here to put back up, but we had already run the previous daily highs, from right around here. We had run them. Somewhere around here we had run them. So because we get this nice market maker sell model, we could have looked for sales coming all the way down, and then during the release of the numbers for the interest rate decision, we did this manipulation back up to here and sold off for the entirety of the day and close all the way down here. Now we came down in today's session. Asia gave us a nice sell opportunity here, coming all the way down here. Then we got an inversion. This is around 11 o'clock, so would be the 11 10 10:50 to 11:10 macro. We got a nice buy, as well as here we got a nice confirmation coming up. So a nice buy opportunity here before coming back down to equilibrium of this range, and then during the London session we got some nice entry opportunities to take us higher. One here and another one here, bringing us all the way above yesterday's PM high before we sell right back off to equilibrium of this entire range, and we got some buy opportunities during the AM session that brought us all the way back up. Now we came all the way back into premium. These macros gave us some nice buy opportunities right around here, even in the PM session. Came all the way up, consolidating, and see where we close here. Nice little gap up, and see we already came up and ran the previous day high, and as well as Thursday's high right here. So it's selling back up. So some beautiful price action looking back at it, but I wasn't able to capitalize on a lot of it, but it is what it is. Knowing this market, you'll always get another opportunities. But that is it for today's video. I will catch you guys on the next one. So expecting us to continue higher, but it's the end of the month, so tomorrow not expecting a lot of price movement. Let us see what we actually get. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.